In life, get busy. We get busy at different stages of life. When we are born or we grow up to age of 5 to 10 to 15, we're busy studying or busy playing. Then we are busy with our high schools, our graduations, our post graduations, our degrees, our PhDs, and whatever. Then we get busy with our internship and then jobs. Then we get busy with our businesses, our investments, our careers, our family, our spouses, our children, our belongings. Human human life is a busy life, and if done rightly, this should be done. This is all of these things. If are being done rightly, correctly, they should be done. Humans should be doing this. Humans should be studying. Humans should be evolving. Humans should be uh, trying to get better, create new things, invent new things, be a pioneer, study more, build more, build a company, build an empire, build and buy and do all those things, but not at the cost of your hereafter. You see, there are people out there. We sometimes get so much indulged in whatever we are doing, whatever we are doing at that time. Someone might be in a job, someone might be studying right now, someone might be in their graduation, someone might be on a vacation, someone might be anywhere, whatever they are doing. If we indulge ourselves too much to the point that we start forgetting our hereafter, that's where the balance is broken. See, in life, we need to have balance in life. We need to have balance in life. Yes, we have to live in this world. Yes, we have to struggle in this world. Yes, we have to do hard work in this world. But that doesn't mean we are just going to focus on this world and we are completely going to forget about the hereafter. Okay, if you worked hard, if you studied hard, if you build an empire and businesses, which you should be doing, but if you only did that, or if we only did that, then what about the hereafter? What about after we are dead? What about after there is nothing left to us? A time will come when everything we have accumulated, every penny, every dollar we have accumulated, every relationship we had, every belongings we had, this air which is going coming out and going inside, there will come a time where this transition will stop, and it will stop forever. Then what? Then what? You worked hard for your graduation, you should. You worked hard for your company, you should. You worked hard, you really indulge yourself to keep your family at place, you should. You earned money, a lot of money, you're a billionaire, you should. But what after that? What after buying all those houses, all those clothes, all those helicopters, all those companies, all those relationships? What after all of these? Does it come to an end? No. No. The real life begins after this life's and life ends. That's where the real life begins, my friend. That's where the real life begins. Do what you're doing, but with balance. Your work, your career, your spouses, your companies, your investments, your belongings, your vacations, your enjoyment, entertainment shouldn't make you neglectful of God Himself. You shouldn't be neglecting God. Go build the companies you are building. Go study. Go complete the graduation, do the PhD, buy that car or $1 million house or whatever it is. Do that. But don't neglect God. Don't neglect the life which is coming, which is a reality. It's just ahead of you. Get out of this illusion of life. See the life beyond this life. There is a life. Look at it. Now, when we are talking about this, there might be people who might get afraid. Okay, I'm gonna leave everything. I'm going to leave everything, all this business. I'm going to sell everything, and I'll neglect all the relationship I have. I'll go to some mountain and I'll just remember God. God created this world for you. He wants you to run this world according to His will. See, God created this world for you. God says in His book that He brought down water from the sky. He made the crops grow. He let the ships sail in the seas. He let all of this ecosystem work so that humanity could thrive, so that humanity could succeed. What happens when water falls and crop grows? Businesses happen. When excess amount of some crop grow, what do happen? Import export start happening. Ships start sailing to other countries. There are businesses going on. So this is a favor from God. All these businesses, this business of import export and everything that's happening, that's a favor of God. So God doesn't want you to go into some mountain and start praying over there. No, God wants you to run this world. God wants you to get higher education. God wants you to build companies. God wants you to have relationship, to have family, to have children, spouses. Want all of that for you. But by His will. God wants us humans to live by the commandments God has given us. God wants us to live our life according to His will. He doesn't want he doesn't want to separate or divide families. God doesn't want you to be poor. God doesn't want you to be hungry. God doesn't want you to be in pain or suffering. God wants success for you. God wants good for you. God wants you to thrive, humanity to thrive. but not at the cost of your hereafter. You're studying, you're doing your job, you're investing, you're earning money, but that's all you're doing. You have forgotten God. You're not living your life according to His will. You're not living life according to His will. You're not following the Prophet, alayhi salatu wassalam. You're not following the messenger, he alayhi salatu wassalam, God sent for you so that you can follow him. You're not following him. You're not following his lifestyle. You have taken other celebrities and you're following them. You have made them your idol. That's what God prohibits. God doesn't prohibits you from having a good life. God forbids you from having a life that has nothing to do with the lifestyle of your Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. You're not following the sunnah of your Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. That's not what God wants from you. You cannot be living life the way you want. No. You have to, I have to, we have to, humans have to live their life according to the we have to live a life, we have to try to live a life according like our Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam lived his life. Alayhi salatu wasalam. We have to try to do that. That's what God wants us for. He doesn't prohibit us from being indulged, from being involved in this world. And God doesn't command us to go into some mountains. God wants balance. He wants balance to be established in this world, justice to be established in this world. And what's justice? Justice is you are involved in this world and also you're taking care of your hereafter. You're doing what God says and you are taking care of your family. We have to live a balanced life. There are people out there, we sometime, some people, they just don't want to do anything with this world. And there are some people, I don't want to do anything with the religion. See, live a balanced life. Live a balanced life. I mean, take the example of take the example of nutrition. There are three types of food. There's energy giving food, there are protective food, and there are bodybuilding food. If and we have to a proper diet contains all of these three meals. Energy giving foods, your carbohydrate, protective foods, your fruits, proper nutrition. Then you have bodybuilding foods like your protein. Imagine there's some person and a proper diet. What does a proper diet mean? Which has a proper amount of all of these things in their plate. Now imagine a person who just say, I'm not gonna eat carbs, I'm not gonna eat protein. I just want to stay disease free. So I'm just gonna live on fruits. What will happen to that person? What will happen to that person? Scientifically, what will happen? They'll destroy themselves. If someone say, I'm just going to eat carbs, no protective food, no bodybuilding food, no protein, no fruits, what will happen? There's a lot of talks in the town about those veganism. No protein, no animal protein. Why? What happens to people like that? What happened to people like that? Those who don't have animal protein in their diet. What happens? Have live your life in a balanced way. You're taking a proper diet, that means you're having a proper body. Live your life in a balanced way so that this world is also good and the next will also be. good, inshallah. I hope this video helps.